it's a hate-love relation. Why I'm saying this? Because in Western country, we are used that public authorities go in front. I mean, if you're trying to say, let's have energy efficient buildings, the first who will have energy efficient buildings are usually the public authorities. They have the money, they have the power for research and so on. So they are trying to improve the energy efficiency or the sustainability of the public buildings. And nobody is complaining that, okay, you invest so much money in a school because, okay, it's something again for the community. And coming back, in East Europe, the problem is that the private companies went in front. I mean, they have already green buildings. They are very interested about the consumption. Some companies even start selling buildings because their energy efficiency is low. So they see it as a problem for future. When it comes to public authorities, they are beyond this trend. So they are just grabbing information, starting having their first project. We are just having the first project in Cluj with a high school. It's called Onisifor Gibu, and it's the first high school that it will be certified as a green school. But it's 10 years after the first green building in Cluj in the private sector. So it's a delay. So they start learning from private, which is unusual. In West, they learn from institutes, research institutes, which are doing a lot of research, have trial and errors and so on. So it's going, but it's not as easy because we are not used with stakeholders. I mean, in every European project you have stakeholders, but it's nice in theory. In practical, it's a very difficult discussion because it's not going smooth. There are different interests and different approach, and especially with a tender which are so long in countries like Romania. I mean, you decide now to do something, and then it will take 1 year to finalize the tenders. There will be a lot of legal issues and so on. So it's incredibly long. So, but people don't have now a lot of patience because, you know, it's the situation with the energy. It's so complicated now that you need to take measures now. Can not say that we will take some measure in a year, 2, maybe in 10 years. People want now, and it's complicated with the legislation to take measure instantly. But we don't have much time left, and especially now with this new concept, new Green Deal, zero carbon city, and in order to have a zero carbon city in 8 years. Well, you need to start taking a lot of measures now, and it's really important to involve everyone, because it's not so simple that only private sector will do something or only local government or national government with it. And we are not learned to work together. So this is the step now, learning how to work together.